Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Sosan. I am a registered dietitian. I'm also a certified diabetes educator. On top of that, I am a TLS Director of Training, a certified TLS Coach and trainer. So, why do I become a certified coach and trainer? That's what I'm already a health professional, is because I really truly believe that they kind of go hand in hand like peanut butter and jam, and they always taste better together. So this is probably one of the most common questions I get asked all the time. How do I become a certified TLS coach? And that's why I thought today I'm going to explain a little bit more about that. But before I explain how you become a certified TLS coach, let's talk about the word certified, right? Reality is nowadays you see a lot of people in the market promoting or in social media promoting themselves as a wellness coach or a nutrition coach or a health coach. But certified, so word certified or certification, certified words holds a lot of weight. Isn't true that when you go to getting some form of treatment, you often see all these like certificate plastered on the wall, right? And when you go into a clinic and you see a lot of certificate holders on the wall, right? It gives you a sense of this particular clinic has a lot of people who is very qualified to do the work that they do. Isn't it true that when you see that word, you have more trust, you have more belief, and it also, for most cases, justify the price that you're paying. So if you're paying a little bit upper high-end price, you said, well, I'm working with a certified of some sort, right? So the word certified holds a lot of weight. So today I'm going to walk you through how to become one. But before we become one, we want to walk you through why you want to become one, right? Which I talked about it briefly earlier. So why do you want to become one? First and foremost is be the authority, right? Establishes credibility. And why does established credibility matters? It means that you have more skills, you have more experience, you work with more people, and it also attracts more potential customer and build a team of coaches working with you. Just think about it. Me being a dietitian, I don't really need to promote, hey, I'm a dietitian, come to me, because you already have the credibility. A lot of the time is people come to you. So you actually do a lot less work from a marketing standpoint, whereas you just have to promote yourself being the certified, and that does attract a certain amount of customer coming to you, where there's less negotiation about your pricing because you are worth it. So this is very important to why you want to become a certified of some sort. And today we're going to talk about why become a certified TLS coach. Third is that it also positions you to work in gyms and as well with Nutrimetric, but this only applies to US only, implementing TLS Select in health professional practices. And on top of that, it positions you to become a Category 1 speakers and be a health and nutrition product trainer. And for those of you who are interested and always ask me this question too, is this is a precursor to become a certified TLS trainer. So let's talk about the step to be completing for certification. So like any health professional, like me being a dietitian, this is the same thing, right? I have to go to the training. So I went to university. Then I did my internship. So the university is the training for my case. Then I need to do my internship at a hospital. In this case, it's the field work. Then after finish the training, which is getting my degree, getting my internship done. After my internship, I am qualified to do the board exam. And after the board exam, once I pass, I am licensed to practice. This is the same process to complete the certification. So there's training, there's field work, and there's testing. So let's go through training. So when you go to training, the training that we're referring to is TLS 101 and 201. So you can attend them separately or together in one day or in separate days, as long that you need to attend the TLS 101 and it needs to be in full attendance, okay, in order to receive your certificate of attendance, right? So you must attend the TLS training at least once every 2 years, okay? And we obviously we do encourage you to attend more than once every 2 years. Why? Number one, there's always updated and there's always new changes. That's number one. Number two is every trainer that we have in, like we have trainers everywhere. We have trainers that spans across like North America, from US, Canada. We have trainers in Hong Kong, like we have Australia. We also have Singapore as well as Taiwan. So we have trainers everywhere, right? So I always say try to attend as many training as possible, because every trainer has different skill set, different experiences, and the way they explain certain part maybe makes more sense to you than another. So it's always great to learn as much as you can to fill your cup, right? Your cup of knowledge. We always say knowledge is power, right? Don't you want to power up yourself? Of course you want to, right? So although we said must attend the training at least once every 2 years, we do encourage you to attend more than once every 2 years to update yourself, to upgrade yourself, and continue to learn from the very best in the field. So after you attend the 101 to 1 training, you are considered a TLS coach, but not a certified coach, because a lot of people tend to be confused thinking that once they attend a TLS 101 and 201, they are considered a certified coach. They're not. They're considered a TLS coach. In fact, as long as you're a franchise owner, you are retailing a TLS product, you walk people through the tlslim.com, did a weight loss profile, recommended some supplement, and actually coach them with the menu plan and actually keeping them accountable, you are considered a TLS coach already. But obviously attending the training give you that knowledge and the confidence to help people along. So let me walk you through what the TLS 101 and 2 and how they're different. So TLS 101 really walk you the basics of nutrition, what we call the foundation of the nutrition, which talk about what's is fat, what is protein, what's fiber, okay, and what is carbohydrates, right? Then we'll talk about the different menu plans that are available, because TLS is so unique and it's so customizable, because we're all so different and it's so comprehensive. So while attending the training 101 to at least the 101 to start off with, you get to understand why we eat the way we eat, okay, how we eat the way we eat, and on top of that, the different type of menu plan to cater to different needs and different goals and different commitment level and different budget. And you get to understand the science behind each of our amazing supplement, how to use it, why to use it, and when to use it, right? Then we go to 201. So 201 is really to kind of to build the business, how to really start coaching, how to coach, how to market yourself, how to work to get more coaches, building a team working together. That's the 201. So the 101 is really the kind of the basic behind the foundation of what the TLS program is about. The 201 is the business to build the TLS program, built to become a coach, but build your business with the TLS. So that's 101 and 201. So after you're attending both 101 and 201, you will receive a certificate that you look like here, that these brand new looking, like really professional looking certificate of attendance for 101 as well as 201. Then after that, you did the training. Remember, like the same thing as being a dietitian. I did my training. Now I'm qualified for the next step, which is doing the field work. This is my internship at a hospital, right? So this is hands-on practice so that you can get to use the TLS system, the tools, and the products, right? Why do you want to do the field work? Because it builds credibility, but the most important, it builds your confidence. Isn't it? You've like, imagine me just did the training and never did my internship. I probably have been the confidence to deal with a sick person, because I would be like scared, right? Anxious, not even know what to do. But that training, when I did my internship at the hospital, was seal the deal. It made me feel so much more confident to take the knowledge I learned from my training and apply to real people and seeing how that works. And that builds my confidence, right? So the first thing is We need to be a product of a product, be a role model, right? Be the best version of yourself, right? We often say the best person to help another person is the person who tried the product or tried the program and see how it works on you. So you should continue or need to maintain or progressively working towards, as a woman, a body fat of 25 to 31%, and as men, 18 to 25%. And I have individuals tell me, I'm at 32%, am I qualified? The most important thing is we want you to work toward to be the best version of yourself. So even though you're not in the 25 to 31% for women, but maybe you were originally, say, 40% of body fat, and because of TLS, you have reduced to 32%, by all means, you are an amazing success story. Of course, you are qualified to become a certified coach, right? So yes, please apply, right? So don't let that number stop you, okay? The most important thing is to be the best version of yourself and working toward that goal, okay? But you don't need to be exactly bang on that goal in order to apply, as long as you show that you have used TLS program to help you from where you were to where you are now. What if you said, I never had a weight issues? Well, you can still use TLS program to eat healthier, because TLS program is for everyone, right? So just because you are maybe at a healthy body fat, but maybe your healthy eating or your eating habit can have an improvement to eat better so that you have better energy, right? For optimizing your health, so you can still share that part of your story, right? So that's number one. Second is obviously regularly use the tlslim.com website and send your customer to it. And number three is must like, follow, and share at least 5+ posts from the TLS social media account. Then on top of that, we would like for you to host at least 2 TLS overview, whether you do it live, or whether you do it online, whether you're doing your own Facebook group, or you do it on Zoom, wherever you like. Because these overview is helping you attract more customers anyway, right? So we say host at least 2, you can host 10, you can host more, right? And have sold at least 10 health guide and journal, okay? So these, for those people who didn't have a chance to take a look and order one, please do take a look and order one. This is the key. It has all the nutrition information, step by step, 12 chapters, right? Which is week 1 to week 12, which is the foundation of a TLS program, has everything laid out for you. If you master that book or master that guide and you know it inside out, I can guarantee you, you will pass the exam because all the information is there. So if you master that book and on top you're coaching 10 preferred customer, which I'm walking you the next step, you will equip yourself with knowledge as well as experience to do the third part, which is required to become a certified coach, right? So 10 have sold, 10 health guide and journal, and 10 single supplement of, you can 10 core, 10 CLA, 10 AX, or mix of 5 CL, 5 core, that's you, okay? Whatever program you set, you can do a 4-week program, a 6-week program, 8-week program, or 12-week program, or you can do 30-day jumpstart program, okay? You can do any combo you want. We just want you to try and experience and help 10 people to have success story. Okay, so we said 10, you have more than 10, you're more than welcome. So 10 preferred customer, register on your tlslim.com, submit your 10 clients before and after result and testimonial. This is one part where people ask, do I need to send the picture? Because we understand some people really feel not feeling too comfortable to send their picture. By all means, just write a testimonial, shows the before and after in terms of the weight, the body fat, the changes, the inches lost, and so forth. All those information is very useful. If they are comfortable to share their before and after, even better, because we all know pictures says 1,000 words, right? But we also understand that some people are not comfortable with that. And in that case, just share a before and after to showcase how amazing coach you are. Okay. Then after you did part 1, which is the training, then we did the field work, then we move on to testing, which is what I mentioned for myself. After I finished my degree, I applied for my internship, I got in my internship. After I finished my internship, then I applied for my board exam to get to get registered as a registered dietitian, get licensed to practice, right? This is your license to practice or license to be certified, right? So you need to pass a online certified as a coach exam after sending in first your certificate of training. This is what we call what training. This is the TLS 101 and 201, which shows the certificate of attendance for 101 as well as 201 and the field work paperwork. And if you're not sure what to fill in, be sure to download the TLS Certified Coaches application in your UFMS, go to Health and Training, go to Support Material, and download it. My suggestion to you is if you have the slight interest to say, I want to become a certified coach, download that right away, put it into your office, put it in somewhere, and fill it in as you're working on it. And you find it so easy because it provides that structure, right? And it's no different than for those people who are attending university or college. It's a step-by-step, right? It's almost like if you have this piece of like, when I apply for university, there's a step-by-step to apply for a university. There's paperwork to fill out. This is exactly the same thing. This is an application to fill out. So as long as you print it out, you fill it out, you will see what's missing and you're working towards it. I find that is so much easier because it helped me to be clear on my goal so that every day I'm working towards to become a certified coach, right? So after you submit that, then you will get a link to do a open book test. A lot of people say, hey, yay, open book test. But I want to let you know, again, if you did the training, then you actually coach 10 people, that open book test, you actually don't really need that open book test. So the open book is obviously you will refer to the health guide and journal for answer. But if you have read it and you know it so well, you have no problem passing it, okay? These tests are not meant to fail you. These tests are meant for you as a review of key things that you must know as a certified coach. And if you are doing a great job, like the way I remember when I was going through to write my board exam, I remember I was talking to my preceptor, which is a dietitian working in the hospital. I was like, I'm worried about my exam. And she was like, you're doing the work. You already done the training. You already done your degree. You're done with your degree. You just finished your internship right now. You have all the skills and all the knowledge equipped ready for the exam. So unless you're really not able to understand the exam question, you should not have any problem passing it, okay? And it is an open book test. It's 90 minutes. Once you log on, you need to finish within the 90-minute time frame, okay? The passing grade is not 50, it's 80% or better. Like we said, these tests are not meant to be tricky. These tests are meant for you to review, to make sure that you are equipped with the knowledge and the experience and skills to do the work and become a certified coach. And this is why the word certified holds so much weight, and this is why the word certified has so much credibility behind that, because of this. Is no different than a health professional that has to go on through a training, the field work, then finally the board exam for the testing, basically. So after you got that and you pass, we will email you and say, congratulations, welcome to our family, welcome to become a certified TLS coach. And as you can see, we have so many coaches that are joining us on a monthly basis. We're so excited to have more people joining us. That means more people are out in the field, paying it forward, helping more people. So hopefully in the future, the word obesity is no longer a word that we fear, but it's a word that no longer creates problems, health issues, right? So once you do it, you must complete your certification requirement within 1 year of taking 101, 201. So that means after you taking 101, 201, you have about within 1 year to do the field work as well as the testing. Okay, 1 year time. Let's go for some reason after you take the 101 and 201 and you didn't have a chance to do the field work and testing, you have to retake the 101 and 201. But after you become a certified coach, you still must retake the 101, 201 every year to stay certified, okay? Because we want you to be updated. As a dietitian, I need to maintain my license on a yearly basis. I need to do a lot to maintain my continuing education, to maintain so I can still practice. This is no different, and we want you to maintain high credibility so that you are continue to attract more customers, building your business, helping more people, and as well building a bigger team, because everybody are attracted to you and want to follow you, and you are leading a group of fellow coaches to make an impact in society and helping generations to come, right? So like I said before, make sure you download in your back office. It's called TLS Certified Coach application. Print that out, literally fill that in so that you know what's missing and you're working towards it, okay? With that, this is what you'll be sending. This is what you'll be receiving, actually, from the mail after Zen. You got a Certified TLS Weight Loss Coach. Look at how beautiful this document is. Then you can show it off, put it in a nice frame, picture frame, and plaster on the wall and show people the hard work and how credible you are right wherever you work, okay? This is what you will receive after you did the step 1, 2, and 3, which is that training 101, 201. Then you do the field work, which is the in my case is that the internship practicum. Then 3, you pass the test. So I hope today's presentation makes it clear for people who are looking to become a certified coach or a TLS certified coach. We cannot wait to celebrate with you. We cannot wait to have more people joining us. So if you still have any question, you know you can always go to the Facebook Coaches Support Group, ask question. Melanie and I, as well as other trainers, are always there to answer your question. And until then, good luck, and we cannot wait to work with you and support you on your journey. Take care. Bye, everyone.